Alright, we are back. Testing, testing. Interesting how the mic is so loud. That's interesting. Testing. Okay, yeah. Let's see, what are we doing here? We're gonna... Okay, ooh, I already see. Not so good. Turn that up a little bit. Alright, so I am back from the grocery store and we are going to continue working on the server. However, I did a build of the changes so far and I walked away from it. Looks like we already have an error to fix. I think I remember seeing that and I thought that was going to be a problem. And I sent it anyways, but it was a problem. Invite command. The global invite no longer works. It's mad at object. Object no. Commands, invite command. Looks like that was the last one I did too. Is the invite command. Yeah. I was like, oh, that doesn't look good. Now it might work if I just put this here, but instead of doing that, I'm just going to, we're not going to include it in the initial build. And we're going to save it without it. And we'll go ahead and let it build again. Make sure there are no other errors with everything that has been transferred so far. I think everything else is pretty clean. That was the only thing that jumped out at me, which ironically I saw that and I was like, maybe I'll do a build. Oh, Merry Christmas Eve to anybody out there. To pull the other server down, move one over. So much work to do. I've got a 64 gig kit with DDR4 that I'm holding on to right now because it is going up in price. People looking at this one. They have 4 of these. What a lucky guy. Took all these from his work computers. Ha ha. Ugh, all my work computers have 64 gigs of DDR4. It's like, oh my god, that's so much. I mean, not that it's worth that much money, but it's just I only have one 64 gig kit left. I'm running 32 in my big systems and 16 in my smaller systems, so I've kind of downgraded considering I had 128, but now that it's scarce, I'm like, maybe I should have kept one of the 128s, but dude, why is this one so wet? So wet, dude. Why are you wet? No homo. But let's see, 64, 256. They're worth about $4 per gig, so this is right at about, yeah, see, 6 views. So people are, what's the Ryzen sticker on that? That is cringe. Geil, Geil. Ugh. Oof. What a day when GEIL memory is worth that much. I'll take SK Hynix over G-Skill, Geil. Corsair Vengeance is better than SK Hynix. One of the few. Dominators are great. Kingston Fury suck. Kingston in general suck. So many problems and errors. I would take Micron over Kingston. I think Kingston uses Micron, but I would take OEM Microns over Kingston. I don't know why I've had so many problems with Kingston. So many dead sticks. But, you know, it is what it is. The G-Skill Triton Z's, I used to love those, but again, I've had issues. The Dominators are amazing. Yeah, avoid G-Skill. I prefer OEMs. Doesn't need any, you don't need heatsink on memory. Stop overclocking it. Just lower your timings instead. Be a man. Be a man. Learn how to do the timings. Be a man, eat protein, acquire mass, play SWG. Eat 12 eggs a day. Pull-up bars, the only exercise you need, exercise machine you need. Just do pull-ups. Hang out on the pull-up bar all day. Eat protein. And let the women chase you. Let's look at some other prices while I'm bored. I'm watching that one. I'm selling a Quadro right now. I lowered my Quadro price below this guy. 337. 1337, bro. There's nobody watching. It's the cheapest one right now. 350. I got tired of waiting for 350. What does this do, Hickey? Is that like an NV? Oh, an S video. What? That is crazy. Oh, gross, dude. Gross graphics card. That's dirty, brother. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Brother, what's that, brother? Yeah, looks like the price on this one's just starting at $375. I mean, that's what I wanted to raise mine to. Oh, he's looking for bids at $290. This one's already above two. Worth about $300 right now. Ugh. A 337 would net me like $50 of profit, so that's probably fine. That's our build. It's getting there. Let's look at the Titan XP situation. Okay. How many of these are available? A shitload. That's still a really good deal. Yeah, these things didn't really fit, so they crammed all these into servers. See, they made a bunch of these, and freaking servers bought all these up. How many more of these do they got? These are the best deal anywhere for a graphics card right now. If you want the best price performance graphics card money can buy, period, dot, it's these right now. These are Titan XPs. They were selling them $10 cheaper than the ones I bought because they took off half the back plate because it helps them fit. in the slot, and you can see these have the little server rack mount. Where's my Titans? All my Titans are out there. I got my Quadros over here, but I have 4 Titan XPs right now. But if you see that this guy right here, that shows you that it was in some type of server rack. So mostly, the ones I got were pristine, like never been used. Like sat in a server rack, maybe crunching some data, but not like mining Bitcoin or whatever. And this is Titan X Pascal, which suck. It's worse than the 1080 Ti. The Titan XP, see, I'd say they're worth about 200. I'd say these guys' price is right, about 200. Titan XP give you the same performance as a 4060 or TX 4060, just no ray tracing. And probably beat a 4060 by like a few percent. Titan XP is no slouch. My favorite graphics card of all time. I got 4. I'm never selling any of them. It gives me 48 gigs of VRAM if I put them all to run a big, large language model. I could do that. 48 with 64. So I could run like close to I could run a 70B model. High quant 70B model pretty fucking fast. Error. Okay, it doesn't like my check new spawns thing either. Player object implementation 2321. We are going to just delete that. Yeah, I thought that was a dumb thing anyways. Don't really need that. I'll just say, I think that was the only one I added. So I was like, I'm just gonna add one just to help it. Let's go with that. Yeah, damn it. That was that one. Maybe that's where I was heal damage. That's why I wrote it. Let's send it one more time. I just want to make sure all those changes are good before I continue. Once this is built fully, normally it won't do all of them. It'll just do the ones that are changed. But it needs to have that, it needs to be run like once with everything. I don't know. I thought I already did that. Maybe not. So after this time, it should be faster. Every time I can make one change, and then it'll just change like the one file and the necessary files that go along with it. Protein, baby. Dang it, bro, what? Percentage was not declared in the scope. Neither was your mom, bro. Slicing session. See, none of the old stuff works in the new code. This is why it's such a pain in the ass. Sessions. Okay, well it got over that one, so that's good. So it's like going down the list, so it's doing my most recent ones first. I kind of like that. Whatever, because I'm doing it backwards. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Percentage. Oh, it's not gonna show it that way. Right. I typed that one out. It's percent. That one's percentage. Second one is percent. Under. Oh, I copied the one above and I put it there. My code was right. Derp. Gotta pay better attention. Dude, my ear is legit wet. It's like leaking wax. Be right back. Right, what we doing? What we doing here? If I could make the text smaller in here. Periods, general. It's not like a font. I thought there was like font. Text colors appearance. Okay, there's font size. Yeah, we're good. Let's pick a new font. Let's make this regular. I don't like how it says CMake there. Let's go like. Condensed. Ooh. Oh, God. No. Worse. No idea why my laptop makes that sound, but I don't care. Yeah, it's fine. We'll stick to that. I think that's the regular. Or actually, that's the regular. Grow, biceps, grow. Get big. I mean, I guess I can keep working. I was thinking that was going to be quicker. Where were we? Invite commands. Or no, we were in heal damage command. No, we were there. Yeah, invite command. That's correct. Jedi Q command. Yeah, no free bonuses here until we decide. Loot command. Ooh. Yeah, we're not doing that this time. We're gonna start with that. I don't like any of these area calls where it has to gather everything in the area and it does like this loop thing. That's not good, bro. It's just less is more, man. It's like learn to loot. Get better at the game, dude. Like, get better at the game. More mass cinch. Hopefully mass scent isn't broken anymore, so it doesn't require any of that. I think I already wrote in here in the notes, like, mass scent, yeah, conceal mass scent. Mount command. I think all of this stuff was invalid. Or is this actually, oh, this is for mounts. Alright, this is mount speed. As in creatures not affecting vehicles. Looks like they removed that new speed thing because it didn't do anything. Oh, interesting. Alright, how did I write this? Alright, so mounts will be 50% faster. Vehicles will be about the same. So whatever that was, we'll get to vehicles when they get there. Creature mounts. Just 50% faster. And I'll try to organize all these changes once I get through them all. God damn, another error. Wearable object. Oh gosh, all of that stuff is gonna... Oh, it has that wipe inventory format. Dude. starting to get slow on me. Starting to get hard to use. Verbal object. Is it IDL? Which one is it? It's fucking CPP. Tangible components. We are not going to have wipe inventory, so we do not need that. They changed a lot of this drop off, but I don't know. Fine to me. View mount command. It's fine to me. Q command. What is in here? It's only one change. For Jedi not wearing armor. I'm gonna leave that vanilla, actually. I don't know if we're gonna do Jedi wearing armor this time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. Stat migration for image designer tints. That is a must. Hopefully it just kind of ports right over. I wonder if I can just plug all of this. Stat migration permitted due to. Oh, that's. Oh, I like that. That's kind of cool. Wait, it only says. See, this is different, like auto and oh, jeez. Looks like I'm gonna have to like rewrite this one. It's easier for me to just write this shit myself. This one's kind of important to get right. Hopefully this shit still works. find out the next time I do a build. Doesn't like all of that shit, and I have to rewrite all the fucking buffs, dude. I could cry, man. This shit pisses me off so much. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Character builder. Object tangible terminal. It's getting slow. Let's see if this makes it fast again. Yeah, see, it's like a different... I might just pull these changes and then rewrite the buffs by hand. Yay! This one was so hard to fucking do, bro. You have no idea. This one was so hard to get working, bro. You have no fucking idea. Oh my god, dude. Fuck. I hate all of you for making me do this. For making me fix this shit. Just know that I hate you. Because it's not in Player Manager yet. That's why. It's referencing Player Manager, and I haven't done Player Manager yet. It's probably fine. So yeah, so I don't need to do any more build. I just need to finish all of it, and then I can go back to doing builds. Oh fuck. Fuck is the goddamn scroll bar? Give me back my scroll bar. Thank you. Object. Creature. Oh, that's bin. Why am I? Oh, bin. SRC. Server zone object creature. And we were inside of commands, I believe. I forget what it was. HI. Where were we? Stat migration. Boom, that's where we were. Okay. Set current skill tree. Wasn't using it, don't care. Eliminating the slop. Tend wound, this will be XP. Mind cost. Reduced by half. I guess this one, it's not where the XP was, but yeah, I'll leave that one. 400 for Tend Wound. It's asinine. 200 still seems high to me, but less is more approach. I like to either double it or 50% it. What are we doing here? Unstick. Oh, looks like they might have fixed unstick. Okay, so I will leave that alone, and that'll be something to test. Unstick. Man, we're done with commands. Alright, I was a little worried about commands, but I think we got through it pretty unscathed. Now this one has a lot of my junk in it. This one's going to be a little more complicated. Oof, they rewrote this whole fucking thing. So fortunately, we're not going to do any of that stuff, I don't think. Yeah, but what I am going to do, I'm just going to do their damage. There's lightsaber colors. Ugh, it's going to be so hard to do with this low resolution. Oh, the whole ready weapon thing. We don't need the name tag. I'm not going to add levels. I'm going to leave it vanilla. Looks like we don't need any of that. See, this whole thing is like different. Oh, it looks like they've removed that, so it looks like they fixed that. I was worried about copying my changes over for this. And I had a fix in here that was for creatures or NPCs using like multiple weapons. Basically, when a creature would respawn, it could have like a one-handed sword and then like a two-handed thing and the same hand. And then over time, the server's up for a long time, they could have like 5 weapons and like pow, like one shot you with it, because for some reason the game would roll with all of those weapons. I don't know. But I had a fix for it. It looks like they have fixed it in this version. But you see, in the old version, it ran faster and smooth. It ran a lot faster, and I already have fixes for all like the main issues. So, and this is for respawns, I believe. That's 30 minutes, so we'll change it to 15. Despawn event. I think this is for corpse. Creature despawn, no player in range. Default 30. That just eases up on the server so that like creatures aren't hanging around forever and ever. Because if you drive, you know, fast as shit through an area and it spawns everything along the way, and that stuff's sitting there for 30 minutes, doesn't sound like a long time. But the more people you have just buzzing around the planets really, really fast and spawning everything, it's not good. Show fly text afraid. Fix this text. They didn't fix it, they just deleted it. Yeah, we'll fix it, alright. Delete. Good job, SWGEmu. You fixed it by removing it. Now, what is this? That was an awareness schedule event, and yeah, I don't know. We got some other shit going on here now. So that was AI speed. I don't play with AI speed anymore. New speed equals walk speed, yeah, so it looks like they slowed it down. Okay, they got some stuff, they got some new stuff here. If the AI is fleeing and is in combat, it's still in combat and the AI is running away, it's, man, they put a lot of shit in here. There, I had it for like Dizzy. That was a fun one. A snare. Dizzy was a snare instead of the knockdown and shit, whatever it is. That was a good version. I really liked that. Most players just didn't fucking understand the brilliance of it. It's fun. I don't play, but it was fucking brilliant. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with the creature speed. It's fun. See, okay, so yeah, they did some stuff for concealment here, it looks like. So hopefully they fixed it. Like, this whole thing is different. They rewrote this. They probably plugged it into AI and said, hey, fix it. And then they cranked out a bunch of AI code, and that's why it is 10 times slower than how efficient it used to be. Thanks, AI. Does it work? Yes, it works, but it's fucking slow. Fucking slow. That's why you need like 10 times that. You know what? I'm just gonna shut up. Just gonna shut up and get this done. Moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on. Blink 182. Despawn creature task. Huh. It's like they put that somewhere else. Interesting. DNA harvesting. I'm gonna leave all that stuff alone. Alright, looks like we are getting into. Wait. Shit, what did I change here? Oh, I didn't save that. Okay, it's like, no, what did I miss? Creature object implementation here. It's gonna have some shit. It's gonna be a bitch. It's a huge one. Freaking huge one. Little creature object. One of mine. Enhance. Yes, sir. Put all those in there. Sir. That is a step in the right direction for the player buffs. They added a lot of stuff here. There's my doc buffs again. You gotta reference them, all these Lua things and all these different files, or they don't work. Get PvP status bit mask. Ooh, look at that. We got JTL stuff there. This music is a vibe. I'm pretty sure that was one of mine. I guess they don't need it. So I don't think I relied on that one for anything. Could be wrong. Let's see. Boom, let's get my boys in here. There's my laptop bitching at me again. I think it's mining Monero. Which honestly, it's a pretty good idea if you got a nice low watt machine that you're not using. Mine Monero. Make you pennies every day, a couple pennies for the electricity cost. But Monero's pretty cool. It's cool. Oh, it looks like this. I don't know what it's. So that's all it's saying. It's all new stuff, I guess. Yeah. Shipped away. This JTL stuff. Okay, looks good to me. Alright, this one's gonna have a bunch of shit. Well, I only have a few things in here. Shock wounds, BF capped at 500. A 1,000 is asinine. 500 is reasonable. Oh god, okay. Here's the skill point stuff. Okay, it looks tame. It looks like I could just. Yeah, I could just skill list. This is for one player login, right? Yeah, player login. We're just going to gray that out, because the schematics there, yeah. We have to be careful with these. Player region, out of combat, 2x. Infinite skill points. What was the purpose of this? Passive wound healing. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Yeah, I think that's for the med centers. Yeah. Because it was like too fast in my version, so we're gonna leave it with the vanilla version. Dot immunity. Okay. Whatever. I think we're good there. That was not nearly as crazy as I thought. Alright, here's the speed multiplier. This is run speed and vehicle speed. There's a creative way of doing this. I don't think I'm gonna do 2x. I think I'm gonna do like 1.75. Or maybe just 50%. 2x was too crazy. Yeah, so that's the one we do. Ooh, no, they changed it! Oh, you fuckers! Gosh, target, run speed. God, they changed it. They changed my system. This was how I did my vehicle speed. Oh no! Did they change it? Oh no! You fuckers. Get run speed. Get slope mod angle. Get slope mod percent. Water mod you fucking assholes. This one just says get run speed. Oh, it looks like I had stopped doing that one. Oh, it's because that was if I was doing a different run. Or this, so this affects all of it. This is for both if we keep them the same. We'll start with a flat 1.5. Can always change it. That way it's the same as skill training cost. And I'll organize all these into this so it's a little more coherent when I'm done. Dang it, where is... say creature mount. That's what I called it. It's like creature mount. Creature mounts. Pet. Should be pet mount. Let's just call it. Player run speed, vehicle speed, mount speed, 50% faster. There you go. So that should be good for now. It also helps when vehicle speed is not too crazy for spawning when you're driving around the planet, like I mentioned before. So, bitch all you want about it not being two times as fast, but 50% is where it starts. It's a little bit of a tease. 75% better. 1.75x is where it starts to feel good, so we'll probably switch to that if we need to. Alright, what do we got here? Building object. Buildings don't cost. Where are we in here? Get maximum. Start to slow down. Alright, is max player items. Alright, so I had it at 10k before. Max items. Can I click on this? Max player items. Max player items, it was 400 vanilla, so I'm gonna say, normally I would say double. They had it that low for a reason, dudes. I'm telling you. I'm gonna say 1,000 for that. Lots times. Oh, because lots are only one, so because then you're like, why would you want to use a higher lot house if they all have the same storage? Yeah, that was the argument. And that's back in templates. No, it's down in I think a player gets 10 lots. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it one lot, and then everything will have 1,000. Because if you don't want a big house is just for show. Yeah, it's just for show. Yeah, it is what it is. Make it work. It's better than vanilla, so tough titty. People are gonna complain about that one. I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, I don't want the server to blow up. Figure it out. I want this server to last a long time, so I don't have to do this or do any wipes ever again. Because it is more stressful for me listening to everybody complain about a server wipe than it is for me to like actually wipe the server. Because I feel terrible having to do that. The whole reason I'm trying to run the server the way I do is to not have to do that. It adds my buff commands to the frog so that I can test them all. And we are finished with the objects portion of the C++. Now we are into the managers portion. So we are about halfway done with the code, with the C++ changes. I'm actually more afraid of the Lua changes because that shit is like complicated. At least when I build with the C++ changes, it tells me what the problem is. So if there's lots of Lua changes and it's like kind of written differently, it's like, dude, I'm gonna have to redo all of that from a T&E, test and evaluate. I had to redo it all by hand. Alright, so this will be for our skill mods and stuff. Let's see, wearable skill mod cap. Vanilla's 25. I'm gonna say we got 50 SEAs. 100 would be cool. I'm gonna start with, I'll do 100. So you could have 2 plus 50s. SEA. Did I write SEA? Say skill tape. skill tapes plus 50. Skill tape wearable skill tapes plus 50 cap. Skill tape 50 max. Lootable plus 50 skill tapes. Wearable skill tape cap 100. Does that make sense? I don't know how to write that. That's figure it out. And I'm gonna leave the rest of vanilla for now. Is that all that's in this one? Oh, it's skill mods. Yeah, that makes sense. Skill manager. This one will have a lot of weird shit. A lot of weird shit. Now this is for our infinite skill points. A lot of this stuff might be the only thing we do in here. I don't know how different these are, so I'm gonna do these by hand. It doesn't let me comment it out like this while I'm... Maybe it will. Yeah, no, it doesn't while I'm in this view, so I have to do it like line by line like that. Okay, this is for granting the skills. I don't think we're gonna do any of that right now. I can always go back and add those. Yeah, that was like instant master politician, instant master merchant. Nah, bro. Those are for FRS. Well, the instant politician is fine. People in cities. If I had it my way, I would just disable cities like I did on the other server, because cities are dumb. Cities are part of what ruined SWG. Okay, so you get instant master politician. Enjoy. You're so fucking welcome, bros. This prevents learning both FRS trees. Yes, we want that. It has Jedi rank 3 and has light or not. You must first surrender all FRS boxes. We will just leave that in there. skill point then. Auto skill abilities. Yeah, okay, that's just their version. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna do. It's a little hard to do it this way, but I'm doing it. All right, leave me alone and let me cook. Let him cook, dude. You know, I used to fucking hate it when people said that. XP cap. I'm gonna let the XP cap stay at the start, and we'll just see how fucking bad it is. Is the skill point check for when you, if you have, when you're training a skill. I think we're good now. Yeah, we're good in skill movement. Okay, that wasn't too bad. See if I messed anything up the next time I build. That one might be a maybe, because I was kind of free balling on there a little bit. Resources, oh god, survey. Oh, holy shit. What is this? What did I add here? Else, system send message that you can still sample. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that in. That allows you to survey or sample any resource even though it's below the threshold for regular SWG. That way you can still sample anywhere and you can still grind. I'm not gonna have it be as crazy high as it was. I'll have it be like maybe like 10 units as like a baseline. You get like 10. That way you can, you know, kind of get to work, but it's not gonna be like 50, 100, 300 like it is right now, which is better than, it's not gonna be better than, what you call it? It's not gonna be better than the freaking harvesters. I think that was a mistake. Oh, that's how you force a reset. Okay, I'm gonna leave that in there. Yeah, it's start. I'm gonna have to restart the program in a second. Look how slow it's getting. Jesus. Okay, I never did anything with that. That was just something that looked interesting to me. Alright, it looks like this is where we have our resource stats. And the way I made resources so awesome that everybody likes, bros, it was literally just a couple lines. Dog. Stat, make sure it looks the same, and sort of. And you know what? I'll just copy it all over. It all looks about the damn same. I'm never using that anyways. Yeah. There we go. So we're gonna do. I'm gonna do 500. And this will be 1250 over 1,000. Random stat is 1,000. So, well, no, that would be, you would want 750. 750. So the max is 1250. So you're out of this roll here. If I did 1,000, it would be your baseline is 500 is the minimum. Then it would be 50-50 chance that you're capped at 1,000, because that would be, you know, 500 below or 500 over 1,000. I'm gonna do 750 so that it's a 25% chance that it's capped. So every time new resources come out, it'll be 25% chance that it's capped at 1,000. And so your baseline 750, your average 50 divided by 2 plus 500, your average resource stat will be 875. Which I think is fair. And if you don't like it, you can get out. It's more than fair. Oh, let's see. This is the timer multiplier in hours. Vanilla is 6 to 11, just so everything has the same rotate timer. Okay, yeah. And why did I have this? What? This is the timer multiplier currently in hours. Why did I do that? I think we're gonna leave that vanilla. I don't know what the fuck I had going on here. We're gonna leave that. We're gonna not fuck with the rotation timers, and we're only gonna fuck with that, and we're gonna leave rotation timers vanilla. The higher the rotation timer, the more resources you get building up in your like history, and resources are what destroys servers. So you don't want to speed this up. People don't like it when you slow it down. I would not slow this down. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. I think I have other changes in the Lua file that I bounced off of this to, yeah, because that's, I was doing something in the Lua file, but I'm gonna leave that part and the Lua file the same, and we're only gonna do this as our major change to resources will be the stats there. And this is the spawn density where I mentioned before. Oh, why did you do that to me? But that's so that you can sample. Did it again. So that you can survey when there's nothing there. This one's probably gonna do it too. Probably because it's a little bit different. Just like not using it anyways. So it doesn't matter too much. Alright, resources extracted. See, I had a 10x multiplier on the resources extracted with a +1 baseline. I'm going to change this to 3x. This is for sampling. Yes, resource sampling. Maybe do 5x. Times. Yeah, we'll do 3x. Just so that it has a minimum of 1. I think there was a good reason for that. Yeah, it's average. Yeah, it doesn't let me I got to do it all by hand. Lucky man. this one goes in there. What are we doing? Sampling units, increase throughs. You say sample any resources, no matter percent. Sample resources 3x. Okay, I think we're done with this one. More resource bullshit. I hate fucking crafting. So these things will probably get increased when all the crafters are like, well, I can't sample 10k resources in 5 minutes anymore. Oh no. This was for to include that in the email, right? Is that what this is? Yeah. What is it called? Like the droid sample? Interplanetary survey. Shortest way I know how to write that. Player creation manager. I gotta take a piss. That's gonna be really loud. I'm nothing. don't even know anymore. Now where's it bitching about? Already put those. No, I'm good. Nice, looks like they fixed that. That was one of my great changes. That was radius around the area. Moving these two. Ignore the region. Ho-ho! Whatever, we're gonna leave it like that. Planet Manager, and I'm gonna restart Eclipse real quick. Planet Manager implementation. Merry Christmas, everybody. I am making good progress here. I could very well, it's possible to have this finished by tonight. Or at least start testing in and testing all of the to-do list items here. Well, no. Well, I'll get all the code part done. I forgot about all the Lua changes. The Lua changes. Some of my Lua editions are like, fucked, dude. Maybe I'll probably start without a lot of them. A lot of my added missions and stuff, no. I'll probably re-add them. We'll vote on it. Everybody will probably say, yeah, they want it. But I don't think I'm going to put that stuff right out the gate. I think we're going to run it pretty vanilla at first. Just with a lot of the code-based changes, and then we can decide what tweaks are absolutely necessary. Because this is supposed to be like I want to be able to share this version with everybody. Just repackage this virtual machine, put it online, simple how-to, boot it up. This is my version of mySWG that you can play, solo play. Easily, everybody agrees, or I'll have a how-to guide on how to revert it to vanilla if you want to play the painfully boring vanilla version. See, server zone managers, planet, this is where we were. Did I get the travel points already? I don't think I did. Oh, this looks different. Oh no, it just semicolon, bro. I almost forgot your semicolon. Mission manager. Oh, I hate all the mission managers now, bro, so much. We're gonna leave it bounty hunter missions are for bounty hunters. For now. Dude, I don't want to increase I'm not doing that. Nah, bro. I'm not doing all that gay shit. I'll do 4 missions. I'm not changing the distance, so you can get 4 missions with double pay. 4 missions at a time. You didn't see me. We're not doing mission level choice. Distance, I'm not reducing the distance. Ah, you got increased speed. Suck it up, Buttercup. I'm not fucking with all that. Oh, this part's cool though. I'll do that later. That is not pertinent. Bounty hunter missions and stuff. Yeah, I'll do that later. Those are cool though. Layer spawn. What is this? It doesn't matter. I'm not fucking with that. I ain't talking about that. People will tell me what's wrong with it. They'll be like, we need this for missions, and I'll be like, okay. Max bounties per Jedi. 5, sure, whatever. It's fine, I don't care. I guess I'd put a timer on it. I'm not touching any of that shit. If get faction is not overt, don't add the terminal. There we go. That's an important change. Destroy missions. I'm not gonna touch that because once I play it, I'll determine how it needs to feel. Yeah, again, I will determine how it does. It's not a huge deal there. Loot manager. This is the most controversial and complicated edit there is. This one I will have to do by hand. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I'm pretty intimately familiar, no homo, with the loot manager here. But I will show you what I do to the loot manager. Hopefully it is still familiar to me and it's not too different. Junk value, we're gonna give everything junk value times equals 2.5. Credits 2.5x increase. That's fair. And here we go. This is the hard shit. Is it right here or is it below here? Oh fuck, did they change it? Oh god. Oh shit. They did change it. Oh, I forgot. Oh no. Okay, this is completely different for me, but fortunately. Ooh. Alright, this is that junk value. Damn, bro, they fucking changed it. Oh my god. Assholes. Set random loot values is what they're calling this. Okay, so it's at the bottom now. Okay, here we go. This is where we make our money. Fuck, this shit's so different. Bro, they changed it all, man. Fuck. That's okay. So it looks like we're just going to go for a base modifier here. We'll just start with this. What the fuck is base? Okay, there it is. What the f? They put legendary to 9? What? That's crazy, dude. Oh my god. Yeah. They are destroying this game. Dude. 9x? Absolutely retarded. Alright, if exceptional mod is less than or equal to base modifier, which is 1.0. Dude, they're making this shit so much complicated. Okay, so this is your yellow chance. Oh my god. I think that should be right. Okay, there we go. Alright, I think that's all I needed. I can go forward to this, which goes to get random modifier. Skill mods. Should be fine. There's no sockets. Dots. Should be fine. They removed the socket generation for looted wearables. Unless they put it in here and called it something else. No, these are random mods. They got rid of the fuckers. I worked so hard to put that crap in there. Oh well. That is gonna be a fucking nightmare. Damn. They completely changed the loot manager. Oh, that bothers me. But, well. Group loot. Go get 'em, ninja. Yeehaw. What the fuck? Did I write that in there? Free for all loot. I must have wrote that in there. Oh, look at this. Disable credit split. There we go. Nice. Mission group credit split disabled. Everybody loves that one. FRS manager implementation. Probably not going to use any of these changes. Oh, I'll go ahead and disable that. That's for FRS requiring you to be one faction or another, which I typically don't do. Fuck, what is all this? Well, I don't know. Well, I'm not going to touch FRS stuff. I can, when I'm ready to do FRS, then I'll go and look at that stuff. But, yeah, because we're not really, I might not even do FRS, honestly. FRS wasn't in this late. FRS wasn't available during the village. So if it's some form of, like, dude, sorry. It's different. Tough timer. Is it 5 minutes to 1 minute? Oh yeah, temporary enemy flags, bro. I'm not messing with the spawn amounts, not yet anyways. Yeah, we're gonna start with those at vanilla. We can always adjust those, they're not. This one really so. Oh, did they move that? Set max condition. There it is. Condition calc, they changed it. So I'll figure that out later. Okay, here's where I do double and triple loots. I think we'll do triple loot. I did all those, right? Yes, I did. Ooh, we're getting close. Well, getting close to having all of the C++ portion done. Alright, so the crafting, I'm gonna leave these. Am I? So that would be 0.3. There we go. That's super forgiving. Those only go to 2 digits, so none of them did 3 digits. Yeah, I was kind of right with that. It's more than double, so that's very, very nice. Genetic laboratory, what is this? Probably something that was broken before that I tried to fix. Like DNA sampling something. Yeah, looks like it. And we're going to leave that alone, and it should be fine now. So I can probably ignore that. Combat Manager, my favorite. This is where I spend most of my time trying to balance the game. I'm interested to see what the fuck they got going on here. That's my thing there. We're gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave all of that stuff alone. Target demons, all that fun stuff. We're gonna try to leave it vanilla. Jeez, bro. Alright, so let's just go into... Scripts. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, bad. Not player creature, then player damage. We'll start with that. We'll start with that in combat. I don't really think I have to do all the other shit. Bro, oh my god, I'm gonna have to relearn this whole thing, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's go to like, what is it called? There we go, special attack now. Special attack cost reduced 50%. Good lightsaber force cost. That should be a pretty simple baseline for combat. Oh, I broke it. Oh my god. I need to go lift some weights. Okay. Almost through the code portion. Almost there. City manager implementation. City voting disabled. So people can't steal your city. That was a pretty simple solution for a griefing problem. It's like, how about no voting? And everybody was like, okay. I didn't even test it. I tried that and it worked, and I just ain't touched it since. Sometimes the simplest fix is the best fix. Let's put that in there as a reminder for me. Ooh, we're close. We're close, boys. Yeah, I think when I finish this portion, I'll be done with messing with it for today until I get it to build. I'm going to try to get a successful build and then boot it up. And then once I have that, I'll leave it alone for today. I got a bird outside my window. What is this? mySWG alert. Oh, this is for when I send console messages. So hopefully I can just plug this in. And it should just work. This is for, yeah, Broadcast Galaxy. That's a good one. That is a good one to have in there. And that's why you had this sweet thing. This is important. God, it's so slow. Just let me finish. I'm so close. Like, this is the last one. This next one here. Oh, no, that was already it. Alright. Let's close it down just to let it. And now I just have to fix all the errors that pop up. It's almost beer o'clock for me, actually. I'm pretty tired. I got up at 2 a.m. and it's 11 a.m. I've been crunching away on this. How long I've been streaming this for. What, like 3-4 hours approximately? Play on this. Almost 3 hours, and the other one was like 2 hours. So 5 hours into working on this today. Honestly, the only reason I decided to stream this was so if any of y'all clicked in from the Discord, you would know how painful all of this is. How much it hurts my soul to go back and basically redo everything line by line. Honestly, I probably could have done it just as fast without looking at the changelog from the old one and just doing it myself, because I know where everything is. And I log in and play the game and be like, oh, I need to change that. And I log out and go and just type it from scratch, because I know where everything is. So it's almost harder trying to port it over. Like, why does that code use different references? And so new code is kind of a blessing and a curse. You know, there's pros and cons. For me, I'd say the cons outweigh the pros. That's why I never did it. But the pros now will be that we're running on the latest kind of version. So I can't say, hey, why is the NIMS quest line broke? I don't know, bro. Ask SWGEmu, not my problem. I don't know. People are always going to complain, though. They're going to be like, why can't we have more missions? Why can't we have mission direction, a mission this, and dude. Up yours, bro. You don't understand. That'd be pretty crazy if it built without an error. It's Combat Manager. Hey, it finished Combat Manager without failing. I only put a couple lines in there, but you never know. Pet Manager, Director Manager. Looks like it's kind of doing everything, actually. Group Manager. That one used to give me trouble. Group Manager. I was doing like the mission credit split in there. Couldn't get it to work in there until I finally found that other spot where it disabled the credit split just with like return. That was a blessing when I found that. Object Manager, Mission Manager. I'm just calling out the difficult ones, the ones that cause problems. Planet Manager, uh-oh. I pulled out a big chunk of that one. Planet Manager, hey, it looked like it did it. Radar Manager. I've never looked inside that one. I wonder if there's anything useful for the radar menu. At least I don't think I've probably looked in it. I'm just saying that. I think that's a short one. There's like nothing in there. It references a tangible item. And I don't know. I tried to fuck with the radar menu stuff, and I think all of that is TRE. Skill Manager. Uh-oh, Skill Manager's good. We are good. Space Combat Manager. Come on, let's go. Green, baby, green, green, green. Ooh, failure. Command config. Uh-oh. Migrate stats. Oh, God. It doesn't like it. Okay, so that one is going to be inside of request. Ah, oh, bro, I thought we were there. This one is a language difference problem. I should be able to solve it though once I get eyes on it. Actually, I don't need to do it that way. I can do it in here. Yeah. Bitching about this. Oh, okay. So let's see. Oh, this is just a formatting thing. It'll be like that. Should fix it. No? That is inside this one. zone is not null. And. Is there just one too many there? Is that it? Okay. Parentheses around the expression. I tried that, bro. You didn't like it. Yeah, it's just a parentheses thing. I tried that and you didn't like it. Alright, we're just gonna rewrite this. This is his own guy. He is do you want another thing right here? Is this what you want? Oh, that is what you want. I don't know why you needed that extra one. That kind of whatever. I'm not here to judge. We don't make judgments. Only Jesus can do that. Okay. It would be nice if it had all those other ones like prefetched. And it just continued where it left off. I'm not sure if it's doing. I don't know if it's doing that yet. Normally, building it this way, it does do that. But I don't think it's doing that yet. That short sleeve, the old military shirt on. So revealing. Too small. Promise I don't wear short shirts like this. That's pretty fucking crazy bandwidth. $547. $732. $960. $716. 256 bit. This beats a 4080 in memory bandwidth. It says a 4080 is basically 300% faster, 3 times as fast. But this thing has faster memory bandwidth. That's insane, dude. That's crazy. What's the memory bandwidth on this? That's sick. 897 gigabit fall, dude. That's crazy, bro. 350. looks like we got it done. I think it's finished. Fingers crossed. Well, not finished, but the code, the C++ portion is mostly done. Still have to do all the Lua stuff. That won't be too miserable. But oh, it's a beautiful day outside. It did complete successfully. Let's go ahead and try to start it up. Oh, and log in and see, make sure it, you know. But I think that was a successful day of porting over the majority of the edits of the code portion. Damn, what we got here. That is, I mean, that's a pretty substantial list. It needs to be like organized a little bit. That's not too much stuff. I mean, it's definitely not as long as I thought it would be, but I also, you know, it's only a few things I put in here too. I mean, I left out a lot of the things I deemed non-essential, but this seems like a neat little curated list. I like it so far. Very good. Go ahead and close that. And I can actually wait a tick. What just happened? Ah, oh. We don't need the old two. Shut that one down. See, it does this weird stuff with the screenplays now starting up. It's like screenplay took 2.8 seconds to start. Screenplay is slow. It's like, yeah, that is slow. Like, what happened? It didn't used to be that way. So if someone, look at this one, took 6 seconds. Fort Tuscan screenplay took 6 seconds to start. I don't know if they like slowed it down on purpose to help it like load better or what the fuck they did to it, but don't bitch at me, dog. It's the same screenplay. I don't know what they did to it, man. The performance is just trash compared to the old one, but we're gonna give it a try here, and hopefully use it for a while. These are pretty cool. I need like 8 of these. Wonder how much that would cost. 350 times 8. 3 grand? Yeah, 3 grand, buddy. Hey, So you get 8 of those. 8 times 16. What is that? Like 256? 128. You get 128 gigs of HBM2 to run large language models. Almost as fast, literally faster, actually. Faster than a 4080. 128 gigs faster than a 4080 for the cost of a 5090. 5090 you only get 32 gigs. 32 gigs or 128 gigs. So you get 4 times the memory, but it's 25% slower. I'd take that trade. Damn good deal. I'd take that deal. Alright, server is online. Server's online, dudes. Not like publicly online. I'm just testing it. I want to see if this thing works, even though I launched it that way. I like it when this shows me how many people are online. Like that. I love that shit. Oh, yeah. Testo! Oh, I need a haircut and a shower, dudes. Alright, we are in game. Yay. Yay. I didn't break anything. Let the Wookiee win. Oh, that ugly X31, sir. Oh, but look at that. We're 50% faster. It's not as fast as the previous server. But I think an X31 50% faster is probably the same speed as a swoop, if not slightly faster than a swoop. Oh yeah, we're cruising, bros. We are just cruising or bruising. Well, that was a small success. Actually, that's a pretty big success getting this far in just about like 6 hours. 6 hours of work. Pretty good. Probably take another 6 hours to kind of punch in the Lua files. Maybe not that long because I'm gonna leave out a lot of stuff. Maybe like 3 hours. So I might do that tonight. Depends on how much wine I drink today. Christmas Eve. If I drink too much wine, ain't happening, bro. Right. Well, it's been real. It's been fun. It hasn't been real fun. Thanks for watching. And yeah, I'll probably stream a little bit more and talk about SWG a little bit more. Do more of these just to. And I'll do a good one when I put it the server publicly available for people to download, like in how to run it all and everything. Simple commands. So yeah. Merry Christmas. Take care, y'all. Peace out.